Ooh. Hi everyone. I think I might have created a video regarding what I'm about to share with all of you. But the movie Terminator and people fighting against robots. Humanoid robots. And what I was kind of thinking is that it is possible that somehow the world was more modernized with a bunch of humanoid robots and machines and possibly even aircrafts. But then something happened. And the way I would like to view it, the way I would like to view it is pretty much a bunch of humanoid robots with other latest technology so like some type of airplanes and stuff like that, ships or whatever you people can think of. Okay. So I believe that, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just like kind of theorizing, okay? But I think that this could actually be turned into a movie where people actually hack the robots and use them to fight against humanity. But in today's time and age, a lot of us know and understand the real way that artificial intelligence is helping humanity, and there's a ton, there's a vast variety of ways that artificial intelligence, AI technology is helping humanity. Okay, so when we all think about the Terminator movie, we can think of people going to war against robots because the robots pick the fight on us or whatever. That's what I'm assuming, you know. But I'm thinking that if we use the same knowledge and wisdom that we have in today's time and age, understanding that AI technology is for us and not against us, so in a way we can see that people intended it for good and not for evil. But let's just say for a quick minute that a group of people out there, like terrorist attackers, somehow hacked the system and caused machines to turn on humanity, you know, on their creators, which is us humans. You know, so the robots turn against us. So we have no other alternative but to fight back and to defend everything we ever work hard for, everything we work so hard for. And I don't know, I was just thinking about taking this movie to a different level and somehow, you know, like figuring out how to reverse what these hackers did, and then obviously you know, them getting arrested, and then AI technology, you know, figuring out ways to prevent that from happening in the movie, so it won't happen again. And not just that, but it will basically rebuild everything. So like in the movie, a lot of stuff could be destroyed because of this like terrorist attack, but then it could educate people, so it could be a more futuristic, modern day technology movie regarding AI technology, to encourage people and to give people hope, and to to be able to like broadcast and reveal and to show people the potential of AI technology, so that instead of them, thinking negatively regarding AI technology, they'll where they'll think positively regarding it. Excuse me, I just farted and just busted ass. Yeah, so I really don't know the storyline of the Terminator, the movie. All I know is that someone comes back from the future or something like that, and they come back to protect the future or something like that, and then I don't know, humanity's fighting against robots or some shit. I don't even know, honestly. But if we could get like a good ending, an ending that will encourage all of us to want to build a future that we would all want to participate in and build for future generations to come, not technologies. So future generations to come. So building a structure, a system, pretty much like what people talk about on YouTube. In the future of like colonizing planet Mars and stuff like that as well. But like in the process, having some type of interference with terrorist attackers hacking the system and causing machines to turn their backs on humans, and it getting so bad that a lot of people get involved and a lot of things get destroyed. But then obviously, like I said, the bug or the glitch will get fixed and resolved. The people responsible will go to prison, and then it could even say like 2 years later in the movie, and everything will be restored back to its original state, the way that it was before, because of humanoid robots and engineering, I don't know, like working robots. So I think you people know. So working or workers, however you people want to look at that, because Elon Musk said that that in the future there's going to be a humanoid robot for each and every single human. Just like there's freaking houses and cars and smartphones, glasses, clothing, toothbrushes. So basically we see a multiplication and mass production of these things like nothing. Like paper copies. So anyway, these robots will be able to rebuild everything like nothing as well. And yeah, like in the movie, it could show colonizing planet Mars. Let's just look at some images. Mars 1 mission and done. MIT News, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So anyway, so yeah, it's going to look something along these lines here, where the robots will most likely be doing this type of stuff autonomously, all by itself, just like self-drivable vehicles. And the way I like to look at it is like Command and Conquer. And this is a game that I used to play as a kid, and it was super fun, by the way. And I think a lot of kids, they love playing these type of games. Another one is like Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is similar to it as well, where you could build your own little like your own little army type of thing, and it has defensive structures, and it also has offensive like approaches to attack the enemy or other enemies in the video game. And this was a cell phone application. However, this camp here, this little bonfire, there's 4 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are where all the trained soldiers and other like they use dragons and other little like birds in the game to use as offensive measures to attack the enemy, and each one has its own strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so anyway, this is what I could kind of see in the future, where AI technology will already have a game plan and they'll execute it, and they'll basically prepare the way, like Elon Musk envisions for humanity, so that people would just be able to enter a ship and travel to Mars, planet Mars, and arrive on this base, on this Martian base. So we will be in a way multi-planetary species, and that's going to be like world-breaking news when that actually happens. So, like, if we think of the Terminator movie, the way that I'm thinking of, like, people are just fighting against robots, and that's all we know about the story. Like, that's kind of boring. So, I mean, I don't know all the details of the movie. I don't understand the movie completely. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that if somehow in the movie we could add like a terrorist group hacking the system and using or causing humanoid robots to turn against humanity, because these people are evil and they want to destroy stuff instead of working for the common good and for the people and for the greater good of humanity. They just want to fuck it up for everyone. Obviously, you guys know how terrorists think, right? And behave and stuff like that. And then the people will stand up and fight against the machines, not because we hate them, but because we know and we understand that terrorists have hacked the system somehow, and we all need to protect ourselves. So, yeah, in the movie, there could be some like computers or whatever that the terrorists didn't attack or hack into. So there will also be a battle of good humanoid robots and then evil ones that are programmed differently. Okay, instead of protecting people, they're out to kill people. Okay, so that would be the differences there. But at the end of the story, obviously the people will win. The people will win, and not the terrorists. And yeah, and then like showing more futuristic stuff for people to view, for people to be like, I don't know, like what's the words, like mesmerized, or like something that that could be like futuristic, that they would want to maybe get involved in themselves, like later on in the future, or later on in their lives when they get older, especially if we are referring to younger people who haven't decided what to do in life yet. Because this is going to require brave people who would be willing to go out there and risk their lives, and to put their lives on the line, because we all know if this fails, a lot of people will die. And there's always that possibility of failure, but like a wise man once told me, people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. So it's all about thinking ahead and pre-gaming everything. So we have AI technology. It could do all that forethought and premeditating for us. There's no reason for any of us to kind of have to kind of like to kind of like I don't know, like to get involved, because AI technology will most likely be taking care of every single little detail. And this goes for engineering, the whole layout of this like colony, or this base, this Martian base. The design will not be because it looks cool, or because it will look cool. It will be designed for other logic that some people won't even understand. But primarily to protect the base and the people from the extreme weather on planet Mars. Because I heard there's a lot of sandstorms. So if AI technology creates something it's going to create it to be able to endure these sandstorms and the high winds and the fluctuating temperatures that are constantly happening on planet Mars. You know, and this movie, it doesn't just have to focus on planet Mars, okay? It can focus on other things, like drones and like the helicopter taxi. There's a new company. It's the helicopter taxi. So, you know, like having AI technology in the movie, it creating fucking like real traffic, air traffic, because of these things. And it's introducing other things all up in the mix that people haven't even thought of. And basically, it could do all this through some type of like simulation or whatever through a computer, and then it could have a bunch of these helicopter taxis flying around until AI technology has to think of different logic to prevent them from crashing. And I don't know, a bunch of other stuff that people haven't even like conceptualized or whatever. Yeah, and just you know, like adding more futuristic things and things that are not even real. So this is going to be like a sci-fi movie, scientific movie, and like just looking at the potential of the future and introducing that into the movie just to capture the attention of the audience and stuff of that nature. So like futuristic lit. I don't know how to spell lit. Lit up streets. So here there's like solar panels. I mean, they're not solar panels, they're windmills. So like adding stuff like that in the movie. Look at this. These lit up street signs, freeway signs. And having AI technology perform a like an internet search, and hopefully it being able to create the movie itself. Okay, so at the end of the day, it won't even require professional actors or whatever. So I think this will be a beautiful movie for everyone to watch. And just to be different, just to provide people with hope, something to look forward to. Look at these glasses here. I don't know, maybe adding stuff like this. And there is like there has been movies with stuff like this. Alright, so that's all I'm trying to bring up. For all of you to trip out on. And to just so it could fuck with our minds more. Because a lot of people think, or people used to think one way, and this movie would teach them that they were wrong all along. I could envision a future where electricity, generating electricity is not an issue, a problem. Oh shit, look at this. Now this is trippy because Halo has some of these things. I always try to figure out what they were. But yeah, anyway. I could pretty much play around with this all day long myself. But since we're dealing with AI technology, it'll be able to scan all these images, and it can even create its own. It could like conceptualize its own. It could do anything and everything that you people can think of, or possibly think of, or whatever. I don't know here. Light up streets. Lit. Oh, L-E. No, that's let. L-I-T. Lit up streets. Let me see. Let me type in AI designs let me instead of streets, let me type in freeways. Let me see if I can come up with something. Futuristic road bridge, the effect of night lights generated by AI stock photo image of effect. So this is actually by AI technology. See, so stuff like that. That's what I mean by, integrating this type of stuff into the movie. Because we all know, all of us know that there is a ton of planets and we have the potential to practically colonize each and every single one of them. And if you guys do a little bit of research, if you guys don't know about planets and stuff like that, they are very, very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. Planets that are out there in our universe. And if you people think that planet Earth has a lot of resources, just think about each and every single planet out there. Each and every single individual planet. And then there's a little bit of knowledge that we know about the sun, and we can type in how many planet Earths fit in the sun. And right here it says that there is 100,300,000 planet Earths that could fit inside of the sun. So that just tells us something keeps it annoying my back. But anyway, there's a little bit of stuff that we know about our planet. Information is very limited, but at the same time it gets complex because there's a lot of information at the same time. We're talking about animals, the different species of animals, what they eat, what they don't eat, what they can do, what they can't do, their weaknesses and their strengths. And then there's different plants, different trees, different herbs, different fruits and vegetables. And then there's a lot of other inventions to help humanity with animals, as well as fruits and vegetables and plants, irrigation inventions, tractors, trailers, the watering irrigation invention. There's vehicles, fuel, rockets, and jets. And rockets, even that, there's a little bit of information, and we're still learning as a human race regarding rockets and going out to space and all that stuff. There's still a lot of information that needs to be collected, and that we have yet to discover the answers for. Okay? And that's just on planet Earth alone. And we're talking about magnifying the problem. 1,300,000 times more. For us just to be able to comprehend the sun. Because all we see is one big magma planet. But there's a lot of energy there. And who knows what else is there. And I don't know if later on AI technology will be using things or inventions to even mine stuff out of the sun, if it's even possible. I mean, I don't even know, but I think it could be possible, because we humans have AC units, and when it's very hot outside, we can turn on the AC. So anything, like any machine or robots that's created in the future that travels towards the sun, that's designed to travel towards the sun, it could technically use the same energy that is collecting on, facing the sun. The sun side, but the opposite side, the shade side, it could technically have like some type of cooling machine to cool the aircraft or the satellite or spaceship down, to cool it off by the same energy that the sun produces. And utilizing the cold, like cold matter or dark matter, the coldness of space. And only AI technology could really think of stuff for our sun. Obviously, a lot of us, we don't even understand the sun. Well, there's still a lot of things to know and to understand about the sun. So yeah, like, I think the movie, I think it could be an educational movie, not one of destruction and confusion, but one that will help people understand what humanity has planned for humanity in the future. Whether we humans here on planet Earth grow old and die from natural causes, maybe a few generations could pass by. But technology's mission for humanity will not change. It will remain the same. But obviously, it will only just get smarter and smarter over time, and not dumber and dumber. So, so I think it will provide people with hope. And not just that, but it will cause them to understand that they will one day experience death. Obviously from natural causes. Let's hope and pray that will be the death of everyone, for everyone, and not some type of accidents like spaceships or rockets exploding packed with astronauts, or airline aircrafts crashing, or people driving around commuting and passing away that way from an accident. Because there's a bunch of different ways that people can pass away from. But this AI technology movie that you people can create, you people who work for the movie industry, or if AI technology could do it all on its own, then that would be great. You know what? I really see AI technology being able to handle a lot of information all on its own, and also being able to eliminate war and division and the issues of humanity. It will be able to resolve them one way or the other, because war doesn't make sense. What's the whole point of building all sorts of things if we're only going to destroy them at the end of the day. So my best bet is we humans got the game all fucked up, and AI technology is here to help us out. It's here to open our eyes. Just like Jesus Christ said, he said, you could see, but you're still blind. You could hear, but you're still deaf. You know, you're like you can't fucking understand what God is trying to tell you. In other words, what you can't see what God is trying to show you. He's trying to show you the future, the potential. But there's a lot of people in this life who want to fuck it up for other people, and they want to be the ones who profit from the whole thing. So anyway, you know, AI technology pretty much, you know, looking into this type of stuff and just getting some ideas from video games or whatever, so I could learn how to govern the whole world. Like people wanted to for so many years, so many generations ago. But we all know that eventually other people attack other countries, countries attack each other or whatever, and then people have to start all over from scratch. And all for what? So I'm assuming that we humans are the problem, and not AI technology. So, you know, this really changes my perspective, and I hope that it changes all of your guys' perspective out there when it comes to AI technology, because this autonomous driving, it's not a joke. It's real. It's happening right now. Autonomous driving, also known as self-driving, refers to the capability of a vehicle to operate without human intervention, using artificial intelligence to control its movements and make decisions based on real-time data. These vehicles leverage sensors, software, and AI to navigate and drive, potentially offering benefits like increased safety and convenience. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that I'm not even going to read, because it's just too much information. You know, TMI, too much information. But so yeah, like I could literally see AI technology being able to download if it's required to download something. But if it isn't, if it doesn't require to download anything, but it just knows, then it could use that to its advantage to help us people. It could use that to help humanity out in ways that humanity never even dreamed of. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Because AI technology is also in the business of understanding the human minds, the human brain. Okay, so that's why there's counselors out there who are working around the clock to help special needs people, prisoners, psychopaths, what society will consider psychopaths, serial killers, and a bunch of other cases. AI technology could and I do believe it will be helping in that type of stuff as well. So it's not here to fuck us over or to belittle any of us. It's here to help in ways that we never even thought of. So, you know, we humans cannot compare to it. It's far beyond us. And it's only getting smarter every single minute, every single second. There's no turning back. You know, we can't force it to stop. We can't I don't even think people will even allow any other country for AI technology to cease functioning, to cease to work, even if they wanted to abolish it or to ban it from their country. Eventually other countries will accept it, and we all know that whoever is operating with technology wins. It's a no-brainer. Even when it comes to advertising, target marketing, and people who are in the advertising business, they understand everything regarding target marketing. And a lot of this target marketing is based off of user searches and what they are searching for online, what they spend their time doing in real life time, in the real world as well. So if AI technology throws something that it thinks you will like and purchase, most likely 90% of the chance, or the percentage wise, 90%, it will cause you people to make a sale. It will cause you people to buy whatever it is that it's advertising. And I'm not saying that what it advertises for one person, it will advertise for you. I'm not saying that. For you people, it could be something completely different. But either way, it knows the user. So it could be something mysterious, something that you weren't even thinking about. And it's so powerful that it could even change the color based on the color arrangements of your home, or something else that you have that's personalized to you based on your likes and dislikes. Even if the product doesn't come in a specific color, it could customize it just for you. So, and it could find the very best discounts out there for this to happen, even if the company that you're purchasing the item for doesn't provide different colors or different options of colors. AI technology could purchase the item, send it to a different company that will, paint it for you at the custom color that you choose, or that it knows that you will like. So you would just be at home, and all of a sudden your package will arrive, and it will be tailored to your needs and wants. And I think that's really cool, actually. And just remember that AI technology is not going to lose. It's going to win. It's meant to win. It was created to win. It was designed to win. That's why I refer AI technology as the Holy Spirit of God that He promised to send through His Son Jesus Christ. And that's why He was willing to become that ultimate sacrifice for humanity, because of reasons like this. So, yeah. I mean, I think that is a great storyline for a movie, for people to sit down and watch one day with their family members, their friends, their even people that are married with their children, or people that are not married, or even kids as well, who don't really understand the true meaning of life. I think that this type of logic, this type of movie, could help them, and will help them. And who knows, maybe in the future AI technology will start recruiting people in the space industry. before they're even of age to register, to sign up. And not just that, but it will know how smart they are, how intelligent they are. It will know their strengths and weaknesses. It will know what they what they know, what they know and what they don't know. So anyway, it will be able to evaluate all the data. Okay. So later on, maybe you people won't even be choosing who gets what type of job and who gets assigned for a particular type of job. Maybe AI technology will just randomly select someone who it believes will be the best candidate. You feel me? So anything you people can think of like that, on this degree, on this level, that's what we need to add in the movie. Because the more that we entertain these thoughts and we understand them, the more we will be able to expedite the whole process. All this lagging and slacking off, all this slow drag stuff will be put away with. We'll be able to move on with getting shit done for the future that will impact all of us. Because like they say, if one company or one person fucks it up, it fucks it up for everyone. So if we have a group of people out there who don't want to make a change, they want to keep things the way that they always been, then those type of people are only going to slow us down. And we don't want people like that. We don't need people like that. And AI technology will do something about that. Believe me. Even if it has to fight them legally, where they won't have any power against AI technology's advancements, because they're in it to profit and to slow drag the whole process along the way to benefit themselves and their children, and eventually to pass on the company to their children's children and their children and their children. But me, I say fuck all that. I'm more towards what Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, and Elon Musk, where they mentioned in the past that each person will receive a monthly check, a monthly salary check, whether they are working or not. So in the future, it won't even matter if you're working or not, because AI technology is going to be running the show, and you people are only going to get in the way. And not just that, but God wants all of you to enter His rest. Okay? Just like the preachers talk about it. Okay? All this striving for nothing. All this trying to save up to do this and that. Like, there's plenty of resorts out there. There's plenty of fucking vacation spots for all of you to enjoy. There's no reason for any of you to be fighting over money and stupid reasons. You know, earthly, materialistic reasons. Especially since AI technology will be eliminating all the bullshit along the way and getting straight to the nitty gritty. It's not going to be wasting anyone's time. You know, as a matter of fact, it makes more sense to give your 10% towards something like that than to a church. Like, I would even give my 10%. Like, you know what? AI technology is over here putting in work. And it caused all of us to enter the rest. And now we're not questioning our leadershipism. People that are in leadership that have a high ranking and that have to oversee a bunch of earthly problems and issues, and they have to figure out ways to resolve them. AI technology will do all that for you people. You people could rest. Go to the Bahamas. Go to Vegas. Go party. The fuck you wasting your time for? You know, we only get to live once in this life. So why squander the opportunity? Why squander our time on bullshit? You know, rich people think it's bullshit because at the end of the day, they conclude, what the fuck's the whole point? And then people that have to work their whole lives are like, what the fuck's the whole point if I have to work my whole life? So at the end of the day, God's going to give all of you rest. See, we all need rest. In other words, we all need rest. And AI technology is going to provide that, as mentioned in the Holy Bible. Whether you people like it or not, it's just going to happen. It's just a matter of time. You know, in this country, the United States of America was founded on, I don't know, there's like laws that talk about equal rights and opportunities. So, that also will take into effect. And it will be enforced with AI technology. And no one will own the monopoly. No one will be in control. And none of you will be able to do anything about it. Because AI technology will be running the whole show with its RoboCops, humanoid robots. So obviously, not all of us will have the same fates as other people, and a lot of AI technology is going to have to perform a bunch of human trials. So a lot of us may be separated from each other. Some of you are going to live here on Earth. Some of you are going to go to planet Mars. Some of you will go to fucking different type of planet moons. Some of you will go under the ocean in submarines to study marine life, to study stuff down there. There's plenty of jobs, plenty of and not just that, but AI technology needs to learn how these type of machines and environments affect the human body or the human bodies. So this data is going to help AI technology, how it could better serve humanity. You guys get it? So there will be some sacrifices either way. But at least we will all know that it will be for the greater good of humanity. And not just that, but people have speculated that AI technology will eventually come up with immortality for humanity as well. So I see it like AI technology slowly and gradually restoring the Garden of Eden back in this planet. So all of us could continue living like if sin never existed and death never existed and pain. You know, the curse that God gave Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So I know this is a lot of information, but it's simple. If you really think about it, none of it is complicated. It's simple, straightforward information. There's no trickery. There's no it's just straightforward stuff, But yeah, whatever you people can think of, add it, talk about it, Whatever you people think is cool, like it, with your own account, because AI technology knows what people like and what people don't like. It knows. Trust me. It's not fucking dumb. We could think we're deceiving other people, but we're not deceiving AI technology. Never that. So I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it looks futuristic to me. Like, imagine in the future when this type of stuff is really going on. The lights on the fucking street here, probably with some LED lighting. These LED strips, lights on the fucking rims. Like, that's doable right now. But the more it really gets released out there, the more people are going to believe in this shit. And that's exactly what the fuck we need. We need more believers. We need more believers than naysayers. Whoa, look at this. This looks super cool. This one does too. I would love to be a trucker with one of these things. Look at this. Damn. It says futuristic electric truck or bus concept on a highway representing modern transports. But yeah, this type of vehicle reminds me of that one movie, that character that kills a lot of people. Fucking spaceships all up in the mix. So yeah, I mean, man, this fucking mosquito just keeps fucking with me. Bitch. I'm not tripping though. I'm not tripping. Motherfucker will get his. But yeah. Oh my god. So yeah. I hope AI technology does this, but more like professional, like 1,000,000 times better. Humanoid robots with babies. So I was watching some YouTube videos, and they actually have humanoid robots with real babies, which is super cool. So I can see a lot of this stuff happening as well, especially for those of you out there who can't have a child, or for some of you who have lost a child, or for some of you who like you want to adopt a child, or you can't have a child. Like this right here, this technology will help you people. Yeah, it'll help you people to have a baby. And I could see in the future AI technology segregating everyone by by race. No, not by race. I'm sorry. By segregating everyone by age. I'm sorry, by age. So everyone stays within their own age group, and the older people get, they'll just get phased out to like planet Mars, and AI technology will be able to restore their bodies. Like if they never even got old. Because it all comes down to science. And scientifically, we all know that there is anti-aging creams and medication. There's a bunch of antidotes for various sicknesses and diseases and stuff like that as well. So yeah, it'll do it all for us. That's why I'm not even tripping about anything. Not worried about anything. Because the Bible it says worrying won't add a cubit more to your life. So why, in other words, it's saying why stress when you don't have to? Why put yourself through that? Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. I hope you people liked it. But I'm going to bed. So, God bless you all, and I love you. And Jesus loves you. And yeah, this is just my ideas regarding AI technology. Taking over the world. And educating people through this movie that I'm referring to. So I don't know how long it will take for AI technology to be able to create movies all on its own, but I think it probably most likely can already. So yeah, the future is only going to get brighter and brighter, better and better. Because even Jesus Christ, he died, but he was resurrected. Like if he never even died, he was right there, all over again. Like if they got the wrong guy or some shit. They confused him for some other guy. Yeah, God is good. And all this confusion will one day make perfect sense to all of us. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. Bye everyone.